Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Bicol Blockchain Conference. I'm Pao Lagura, and I'm the city consultant of the city government of Legazpi. At the same time, the Philippine Digital Countryside Advocate, including the advocacy on emerging technologies to countryside talent pool.
I'm Harvey Javier, OIC CEO of SparkPoint Technologies, also the co-founder and CTO of SparkLearn EdTech, an upskilling platform on blockchain technology.
Ako po si Felix Oliver Zuniga, crypto enthusiast.
Hi, my name is Jason Bunyaga. I am currently the director for the Center of Entrepreneurship and Environmental Livelihood Innovations for the University of Nueva Cáceres' Technology Business Incubator Hub. So long, right?
Yeah, such a long title.
Such
Thank
a
you
long
so much
title.
po for being
Thank you, ma'am.
here. I would love to hear your thoughts po on what do you think about the Bicol Blockchain Conference?
First of all, maraming salamat sa ICT sa pagpunta at pagbigay nyo ng information about ICT, lalo na sa mga students ng Bicol. Actually, pinapanood ko yung mga students kanina, napaka-interesado talaga nila matuto about blockchain and how it is implemented in the real world.
Nakakatuwa po makita, no? Napaka-ano nila, passionate nila about it.
Kanina, may mga nakikita ko nag-uusap-usap about blockchain, paano ba nila ito ma-apply. Actually, madami sila na hindi talaga alam kung anong blockchain. Ngayon lang natuto dito sa Bicol Blockchain Conference.
Well, the Bicol Blockchain Conference is, I guess, spearheading the countryside's initiative in introducing emerging technologies, say like blockchain, and we all know that we are now in the fourth industrial revolution, the future of work, so we shouldn't be left behind. Following the Philippine IT BPM roadmap, by 2028, there will be 54% of the total ICT workforce be based in the countryside than in Metro Manila. So this one is already happening. This is a good time for, advocating and bringing this emerging technology to countryside talents.
This event is really exciting. Actually, it's second iteration na of the event. We have variety of mga audience from the government, private sector, and mostly students, which is really interesting kasi itong mga students na to ang future. Kung hindi mag-utilize, mag-develop ng mga blockchain technology, not just developers kasi anyone, marketing or
Ang daming opportunities. Tama. There's something for everyone talaga.
Yeah.
That's what we love about it, no?
Yeah.
I think it's a really good way to have it now. The ecosystem is definitely getting there, especially with Melissa has been advocating a lot when I met her through the Philippine Blockchain a couple of months ago, advocating about how we really need to let people know how blockchain can actually help the Bicol region. I've been excited, especially when she said that we're going to have our own here down south, because it's not always every day that you have an opportunity to have an event like this in our own backyard.
And to highlight Bicol.
And to
that
highlight
process.
Bicol.
Yes.
So, hindi naman pa pwedeng palagi na lang sa Manila, di ba? Ika nga, sabi nila. I definitely look forward to it, and at the same time, definitely love the topics. The topics are very primed and very relevant to where Bicol is right now in the grand scheme of things in terms of the world and in terms of how blockchain will help the Philippines as a nation.
Now, I would like to hear your thoughts po. Sa tingin niyo po ba, makakatulong ang blockchain sa mga Bicolano? And if yes, paano po?
Makakatulong siya sa economy because more jobs can be generated from this industry. Like I said earlier, not just developers, but other
Marketers, project managers, dami.
Even sa law, since working on pa lang dito yung how i-regulate blockchain, its transactions, especially when it comes sa finance industry. Very interesting, although syempre there's risk since it's new, but maraming opportunities.
I think how blockchain will work or help students or entrepreneurs, basically society as a whole here in Bicol, is it's going to help decentralize not only resources but also decentralize the development of the emerging technologies in AI, in natural language processing, or even, as they say, quote-unquote, smart contracts, and how we use blockchain to make the lives of Filipinos everywhere be much more closer to the whole digital inclusion. I think that with blockchain and how we should apply it in the Bicol would not only is relevant in the topics of what they're talking about earlier, like the use of use case scenarios, developing your applications or developing your business in terms of how blockchain is used, will definitely help entrepreneurs and upcoming startups here in the Bicol region, because at the end of the day, it will make it more inclusive and it will make it more affordable to start a tech-based business in the Bicol region.
as someone working with the government, so it talks about the advantage on transparency. We all know naman that blockchain is like, the digital ledger. So it might sound very apprehensive to others, but at the end of the day, for the general welfare, blockchain is very significant, to improving society. We're not just talking here about jobs. We're not just talking here about entrepreneurship in the field of emerging technologies like blockchain. But generally speaking, as we go on following the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, we go for governance, we go for the environment and social factors wherein, I tell you, blockchain is really the future. And Bicol region, Albay province, Legazpi City, all are actually both very welcoming in embracing blockchain technology.
Nakakatulong ito to create jobs and to ready our students sa this emerging technology na we call blockchain. So I heard na madaming companies dito specializing in blockchain. Isa na rin yung ICP, Sparkpoint, and yung nakita ko sa mga booths kanina, CoinX and other technology companies, they're also specializing in blockchain. By readying our students, baka sila na yung mga susunod na developers at makagawa ng bagong system utilizing blockchain.
I love that you mentioned that po na you aspire na sana yung mga students natin maging susunod na developers. Because with the previous boom po, nung bull run natin, ang nangyari po is what we call Axie boom. Filipinos po ang isa po sa mga pinaka adopters, pero as users. Now, do you feel na sa next bull run po ay mas marami na yung mga developers, Filipino developers? And do you think na makakapag-compete tayo eventually sa international scale?
Definitely kaya kasi I know many friends within our network since I am as well a Vice President of Bicol IT, non-profit organization here in Bicol. Since less ang opportunities dito sa homegrown Bicolano na developers, pupuntang Manila for opportunities. And there are competitive schools like the school where I graduated, the university. There's Forbes College, Divine Word College of Legazpi, SL, Southern Luzon Colleges, SL, TCFI. Maraming schools, computer science and IT, very competitive.
Yes, sana nga yung mga students natin, especially yung mga nag-attend ngayon ng Bicol Blockchain Conference, sila na yung next Axie developers or yung next Jiho.
Yung big na,
Siya ba yung sila ba yung magiging next Jiho? Siguro naman. Sana yung bagong magbo-boom na game is from Bicol naman.
Yeah, tama. Not only games na napakarami natin, like DeFi, etc. Yun yung maganda sa blockchain, napakaraming magandang opportunities. Kumusta naman po ang blockchain adoption dito? Kasi the name itself, blockchain, parang medyo nakakatakot siya, no? So ang hirap niyang i-introduce kasi napaka-technical, medyo complicated. Kumusta po ang adoption dito and ano po yung mga ginagawa ng mga people who are already in this space para maturo pa or to help mass adoption here?
Dito naman sa Bicol, there are companies na who are Bicolano made. There's Sparkpoint, Sparkler EdTech, Only, and Metagaming Guild, Metasaga Warriors, madami. And solely, mga Bicolano sila. Homegrown developers and founders, entrepreneurs na who promotes the mass adoption of blockchain technology. So these initiatives talaga are helpful in promoting the industry.
So napaka-active nyo din po, no? Ito yung pangalawang beses na nag-fly in kami in 1 month, I think in a span of a month, dahil ang active nyo, ang dami talagang activities. And I love na iba-iba yung audience nyo dito, no? Kagaya na nabanggit nyo. So, students, which are grassroots, no? Very important. Pero also, yung mga government officials.
Yes.
Definitely legitimizes, kumbaga, ang blockchain kasi involved na even the government. In your own opinion, what kind of other events should we be preparing for Bicolanos to help bridge the education gap that we still have?
I think the next step would definitely be more workshops and then having a continued presence of companies like yours, ICP, and companies like Sparkler. These are very important for us to continuously have that conversation, especially with ICP, with ICP's advocacy towards inclusivity in the digital transformation of how we use blockchain and how we use the technology behind it, in a general term, on how it can really help the educational institution to cascade down the information or demystify blockchain.
Yeah.
As other companies have talked about it, like Volcano Labs, I think it's really high time to highlight the companies that are participating in the Bicol Blockchain Conference to be really part of the Bicol landscape in terms of technological development, in terms of the development of Web 3.0 and blockchain in general. So I think it would definitely help us here in Bicol to have that continued presence.
What else can we expect from you guys?
Well, what we're doing for the city government of Legazpi as a key city in southern Luzon we want to, start the ball rolling and telling everyone outside Metro Manila that emerging technology shouldn't be a thing to avoid.
Yeah.
But a thing
Shouldn't be scary.
Yes, but a thing to embrace because this is part of the future of work. This is part of the fourth industrial revolution. So if we don't embrace blockchain, then we'll be left behind and probably all die for nothing. So far, thanks for the collaboration. Thanks for coming here. And we look forward for more advocacy, engagements to enable all the Bicolanos to go for emerging technologies and get all those opportunities again.
What message can you give to those who are interested in it but don't know how to start? Where do they start? How can they be a part of all of this?
Message ko sa inyo na who wants to fall into the rabbit hole of
Yeah.
Web3 and blockchain to, syempre, research thoroughly yung mga reputable na Web3 educators kasi may iba na sometimes hindi yung information. Also, if you want to be a developer, syempre, hands-on dapat, hindi puro basa and load ng videos. Tinker with the technology as well. Clone mo or kung meron siyang open source GitHub project, analyze the source codes. One day, baka may ma-hire ka ng or you can make your own blockchain or Web3 company.
I heard kanina si ICP nagbibigay ng crash course or other tutorials. Nasa YouTube siguro yun, no? Tapos yung Pilnay kanina, I'm sure madaming natuto. Search nyo lang sa madami na kasing sources ngayon sa internet.
My message for all of you guys is you always have to start with the passion and the spark of wanting to learn. I'm just like all of you guys. I was not born to know blockchain, cryptocurrency, or anything about Web 3.0. It was really because it was something that it became relevant in my workplace. It became relevant in how I started to see the world and how everybody's been talking about the emerging technology of AI. Has really helped me find ways to become more attentive to how the technology or how the world is embracing it. So it really starts with you guys. That's my message. But the great thing about it here in Bicol, you no longer have to look far. It's already in our backyard. So I would definitely advise you guys to watch out for the upcoming events talking about blockchain and how the Bicolanos can participate in it as we help evolve the digital transformation of our country.
This is actually the start of a revolutionizing the Bicol location, the Albay province and the city of Legazpi, and telling that, everyone should work together.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a work in silos. Everyone, let us work and let us embrace blockchain because blockchain is the future.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah,
I
okay.
feel like this is going to be the many collaborations that we're going to
Yes,
have.
and this will be a good start for, telling other countryside locations that
It's possible.
blockchain should be everywhere.
Yeah, it is. And we're so happy that it's in Bicol and that we are partnering with you guys.
Yes,
We hope to
sure.
see you in the other events.
Yeah, definitely. You'll see us.